Breaking, Daystar Peterson, aka Tory Lanez, update. Now let's get to it.
Guess what? I don't keep up with the days and time no more, ho. I just chase a bag.
Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, The Mix. Like this video, share this video. Thank you all for tuning in to my channel. It is the weekend. Before I dive into the topic, and as you can see what this video is going to be about, yes, a Tory Lanez update. Yes. So, I need for you guys to listen to this video. Yes, listen to it from beginning to end. Those who have yet to subscribe, go ahead and smash that subscription button. It's free to like, it is free to share, it is free to subscribe. Subscribing and liking a video help pushes my content through the algorithm. Also, you guys, you can drop some comments in the chat. Keep it respectful and peaceful as always. If you are interested in donating, yes, head on over to the description section. There's a zelle and cash app, as you can see right here. You can get that thanks. That's another way of donating. $1, $2, it doesn't matter, you guys. All donations go toward content enhancement creation. It helps creators like myself be able to grow and evolve from a content perspective and elevate in terms of equipment, in terms of software, all of that. So I appreciate you guys. Help your girl get some new software to, amp it up some more. So, but it's free to like, it is free to share, and it is free to subscribe, as always. So see what this video is going to be about. Yes, Tory Lanez update. Tory Lanez have been trending for the past, oh my gosh, since past 5 days, almost a week, especially ever since like the 29th, the end of July. So as you can see, you guys, there's been some update and some chatter. Well, really not, in my opinion, because I did some content on Tory Lanez driver allegedly filing like some type of affidavit, and this is like in his defense, or going to file some affidavit. I'll drop the link in the description section of this post. Back then I couldn't 100% confirm or deny, however, it has happened. That same affidavit was filed, you guys, and from a post-conviction perspective. What that means, you guys, Tory Lanez's new legal team is handling his post-conviction, meaning he was convicted of he was convicted of what they said he was convicted of in the court of law, which I don't agree with. A jury found him guilty, so that's a conviction. So nevertheless, and to make a long story short, he's been going through these post-convictions and appeals and all of that. An appeal brief has not been actually filed. So these post-conviction actions, meaning that his legal team is just pushing this up to the higher courts, like, hey, take a look at this. Hey, my client didn't have this, didn't have a fair trial. Hey, ABCD, etc., etc. So Tory's bodyguard never testified, and I'm giving you guys just a brief summary, which I found odd. And also too, this is before I was even creating content, I always thought, because I was kind of following a trial, I'm not gonna say I was 1000% in, 100% in, I'm gonna say I was about 85% in consistently with watching his trial and some updates. But I always thought that it was strange, you guys, that Tory Lanez's attorney, Sean Holly, I believe that was her name, I say that in past tense, because she abandoned him at during his trial. Yes, meaning that it was an alleged conflict of interest. Keeping in mind, to my understanding, she has ties to Roc Nation, allegedly, meaning that she's done legal work for Roc Nation or people that is affiliated with Roc Nation. So I just thought that was strange, and came in to get all what she needed or whatever, in my opinion, and this is being alleged. And now all of a sudden during trial, conflict of scheduling, she had somebody else, other trial, and I think she did have another case she was working on, but it just seemed mighty strange and weird, so. But at any rate, I just wanted to kind of highlight that, you guys, because I always thought that it's just like his legal representation, in my opinion, was quote unquote infiltrated. And this is allegedly, in my opinion, it was infiltrated, and after that everything went downhill, and it seemed like it was rushed. So we're here now. Okay, Mr. Daystar Peterson was convicted, unfortunately, which I still didn't agree, even though his attorney then abandoned his case, and left whoever else was there as his attorneys to figure it out and to finish it, which to my understanding, they were not even lead. That particular lady was lead. So with that being said, even with his legal counsel that was remained on the case, and what happened during the trial, I just do not think that it was, in my opinion, that the jury got it right. And there was just some funny business going on with the prosecution, etc., especially with that main witness, who the main witness was, to my understanding, Tory Lanez's witness. The guy, his name is Sean something too. But at any rate, it seems like he changed, in my opinion, and this is alleged, that he changed his statement from, and it's like this was Tory Lanez's witness, and he was saying one thing, and then once they saw that he met with the prosecutors, he changed it, to my understanding, and this is alleged. So we're here now. Let me go ahead and share with you guys this article I came across. It speaks to Tory Lanez's driver who did not testify, Quan, I think, Smith. His affidavit that was filed with the courts. It is to my understanding that the Attorney General of California has responded, and this is just procedural, meaning they responded rejecting it, but it's up to the appeals court to grant Tory Lanez a new trial. So basically, everybody has responded. Reed's driver filed the affidavit. Of course, the court's got to give the Attorney General time to respond. They finally responded. So now it's in the court's hand, the higher court's hand, to decide or to determine what's next. So let me share this with you guys, and then I'll come back with more of my commentary, reaction, and opinion as to what I think about all of this from a possible prediction perspective, or, you know, possible outcome perspective. What do I think may come from this conviction filing and this affidavit? So I'll come back with more. Okay, you guys, the article I'm citing is from the source.com. Again, you guys, move around. Articles could be subjective, news stations could be subjective, from legacy media to traditional media to your average everyday vlog or blog. It could be subjective. So do your own research, conduct your own due diligence to come up with your own thought process. Don't all mainly go off of anyone. Even here on the mix, you know, I'm here to bring this to you guys in summary, with of course giving my opinion and commentary, but again, always move around. It's good to hear a variety of information from a variety of sources, different media sources, I would say, because they give you an idea of all sides, you know, or then or you can conduct your own independent you know, research or whatever, and just come up with your own. It's good to be versatile, in my opinion, regardless if you like the person, regardless if you agree or not. It's okay. It's good to kind of move around a little bit and get a difference in write-ups, a difference in news information from a variety of platforms, whether it be Facebook, TikTok, IG, YouTube, Rumble, X. There's so many out there. It's okay, you guys. It's okay to move around. So, okay, according to the source.com, Tory Lanez's lawyers seek new trial after convicted rapper's driver signals he did not see who pow MTS. Okay, this article further cites Tory Lanez's defense team is aggressively seeking a new trial after his driver, Jaquan Smith, submitted an affidavit claiming he did not see who pow MTS in a 2020 incident. What does this mean for Tory's case? It's hard to say at this juncture, but it usually takes new evidence to be granted a new trial or win an appeal. This might be a mitigating factor in supporting their request. Okay, the article further cites the defense counsel says Smith alleged that the prosecution did not allow him to testify during Lanez's 2022 trial. We can't jump out the window with this assertion, but if it is true, this could mean the likelihood that Lanez will receive a new trial just got a boost. So basically, I'm interjecting what this article is citing, that it's being alleged that Tory Lanez's driver, of course, he witnessed pretty much everything that happened in the vehicle. That's what was within his vision, his eyesight. But he is also citing that the prosecution refused, I guess, allegedly, to allow him to testify. That's interesting. I had never heard that. And I'm being transparent here, you guys. So, okay. The article further cites, so about that affidavit, we won't get too deep into the legal jargon. Still, Smith, which is Tory Lanez's driver, essentially stated that he witnessed MTS' former friend, Kelsey Harris, holding a gun during a fight between Megan and Harris. Now, to be clear, Smith did not see who powed the weapon. He noted that Lanez attempted to disarm Harris, meaning Kelsey Harris, Megan's former friend. So basically, I'm interjecting, in the affidavit, Tory Lanez's driver, Quan Smith, is basically saying that, hey, no one intentionally pow MTS. This is what really happened. It was hustle over the pow, the gun, and I don't know who actually, but you guys, what basically, and you could read between the lines, basically what he was saying, it was a struggle for it. So it could have went off and ricocheted, and that person got, you know, MTS got injured from that, allegedly. So, okay, let me jump down here. Miss Pete and Miss Harris began fighting. I pulled out to stop them. Miss Pete and Miss Harris both got out of the vehicle and continued to fight, both verbally and physically. I broke up the fight and was pulling Miss Pete towards the back of the car. I saw Miss Harris with a pow in her hand. Excuse me, Mr. Peterson, which is Tory Lanez, ran from behind Miss Pete and myself toward Miss Harris. Mr. Peterson and Miss Harris began struggling as Mr. Peterson tried to unarm Miss Harris. I was still pulling Miss Pete and did not see who powed the weapon, Smith explained in the affidavit. So it sounds like, based off of this in the affidavit, and this is being paraphrased, you have to look at it in full. yourself. And matter of fact, if I get it, I'll post it in the community section, so stay connected to the mix. So it just sounds like he was saying that it sounds like they were actually trying to protect MTS from really being, pop out by Miss Harris, her former friend, allegedly. So that's what this write-up or affidavit citing. So, okay. I wanted to present this evidence during Mr. Peterson's trial, but was prevented from doing so as the district attorney was not ready to cross-examine me. And later, they did not call me back due to the holidays and the court schedule. I believe I should have been allowed to present this evidence at trial. If you see where this is going, Lane's defense team is arguing that Smith's testimony is crucial and warrants a new trial. That's up for debate. Okay, because that means it's contradictory. But you guys, I'm interjecting here. This information was presented pretty much at the trial, not by Tory Lanez driver. If you were following the trial, it was always been stated that there was a fight. It's always been stated. You guys, I don't know where people were at. It was saying that they were fighting. It was a fight. Even the witness said it was a fight between some. It's like, I don't get it. So, gosh, okay. The article further cites, as expected, California prosecutor has contested this request. The prosecution highlights that Lane's former attorney chose not to call Smith as a witness due to concerns about his bias and the repetitive nature of his testimony. We were wondering when the part would come into play. Why didn't the defense just call him as a witness? Here's what Deputy Attorney General Michael C. Keller stated on the matter. Given these circumstances, defense counsel conceded that Smith would not have been a helpful witness because of his bias and a cumulative nature of his proffered testimony. Okay, let me stop right here, and I'm going to end it here, you guys. You can head back over here, read this article in its entirety, the source.com, because I did skip around a bit. But so basically, the Attorney General is pushing back, saying that no. Tory Lanez attorneys at the time chose not to put Quan Smith on the stand. So with that being said, you guys, in my most humble opinion, it seems like I've said before, I really think after Tory's original lead attorney abandoned the case, I really think that the remaining attorneys just were not competent enough to make certain decisions and make certain moves. And I've always said too, and I say this respectfully, Tory Lanez had a trash team of attorneys. Okay, you guys, so what are your thoughts? Drop some comments in the chat. Like this video, share this video. Again, it's free to like, it's free to share, it's free to subscribe. So do you believe, you guys, that this will make a difference? Yes, this is a smoking GUN, and when I say that, I mean metaphorically, meaning like this may be the affidavit or the filing that will reverse everything, possibly, in my opinion. So do you think that? I will say it's a strong chance, but the way California is set up, and I keep telling everybody that even I've done previous videos, when it comes to California, when it comes to New York, when it comes to Illinois, those are Democratic states. Just think about it. And I'm not trying to change the sense of politics, but in my opinion, and I say this respectfully, politics allegedly is playing a role in this. When people know people, then people know people. Yeah. So do I believe that this affidavit will make a difference? Will the higher courts rule in Tory's favor? Even with the affidavit, honestly, you guys, and if I'm wrong, I'll come back and be like, I got this wrong. I don't think so. Why? Because it's California. And you guys do not understand how politics plays a role with these judges, with these attorneys. They all know each other. People who know each other. MTS was hanging with Maxine Waters. MTS be at the White House. Maxine Waters represents California. Kamala Harris was Attorney General of California. Kamala Harris was Senator of California. Y'all really think MTS hanging with them, running in the same circles? Yeah, okay. So don't get it twisted. You don't think that some of these judges may, capital MAY, be bought and paid for, allegedly? Y'all put on y'all thinking caps. I mean, although the evidence is there, it's been there, as I stated before, even in the trial with Tory Lanez, in my opinion, and respectfully, having trash, incompetent attorneys. I still think the jury got it wrong. But you got the prosecutors. You got them pulling strings. You got them, making chess moves or possibly manipulating certain things. So, allegedly. Now, it's chess, not checkers. I still think somebody is up high pulling some strings, and I think Joe Budden said that, but I've been said that. This don't look and smell good. So I hope and pray the higher courts rule in Tory's favor, because the evidence, in my opinion, is there from the trial courts, is there. But with this new affidavit, it could change some things, possibly. However, in my opinion, I doubt it, because of what? Possible political connections and people involved that we don't know. behind the scenes, and it's pouring over into the judicial system. Let me know your thoughts, you guys, down in the chats. Like this video, share this video. Pay attention to certain states when it comes to this legal and judicial system. Pay attention. Get out and vote if you're going to vote, if you want to participate. I will never tell anyone not to vote. As for me, and again, I'm not trying to turn this into politics, but it all connects. Politics connects to the courtrooms, if y'all didn't know. It's, in my opinion, matter of fact, that's not opinionated, because politics are a part of the judicial system. You have attorney generals who are elected. You know, so what? You have some district attorneys that are have to go through elections or appointments. So what? But at any rate, pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention to certain states. Pay attention to how they operate judicially. I'm telling y'all, pay attention. Like this video, share this video, like, share, subscribe, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.